Hello future UGC.NET qualifiers, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that can change the entire course of your exam preparation. Why most students fail in the UGC.NET exam and what you can do to avoid those mistakes. Let me be brutally honest right at the start. UGC.NET is a highly competitive exam. Not everyone is supposed to clear it. In fact, that's exactly how the exam is designed. So instead of asking why most students fail, ask what are the few doing to succeed? Are you unknowingly making these mistakes that are pulling you into the crowd that fails instead of the few that clear it with JRF? Let's find out. Let's talk about the 6 biggest mistakes that most students make. Whether you're a fresher or a repeater, this will help you reflect, regroup, and recalibrate your strategy. Friends, if you are looking for more PYQs on this topic, you can refer to the Unit 10 questions in my UGC NET Paper 1 book that provides you with 6500 plus solved unit-wise questions with detailed solutions and hints. But hey, what if you are looking for online mock tests that can help you practice questions in online exam format? If that's what you are looking for, you can join our newly updated online mock test series with a wide range of full-length tests available on the Arpita Karwa learning app. These tests perfectly replicate the UGC NET exam interface, providing you with a real-life exam experience. Plus, after each test, you'll receive a detailed performance report and see where you stand in the All India leaderboard. Mistake number 1. Not understanding the syllabus. Yes, you downloaded the syllabus, you read it too. But here's the real question. Did you understand what it demands? Simply relying only on official syllabus risks failure. Let's take paper 1, for instance. The syllabus may look manageable on the surface, but if you depend solely on this official syllabus, you are setting yourself up for failure. Take Unit 1, Teaching Aptitude. The syllabus nowhere mentions metacognition in the syllabus, yet 16 questions from it have been asked in the past 5 years. Similarly, for paper 2, English, students often complain the questions were out of syllabus. But let's look at what the syllabus actually says. Look at units 1 to 4. Drama, poetry, fiction, short story and non-fictional prose. Read carefully what it says. These 4 units will cover all literatures in English. So this means it could be anything written or translated into English. It's all fair game. So, just skimming the syllabus or following it blindly is a fatal error. But here's the good news. I know starting your prep from such a vague and indicative syllabus is intimidating for every student, whether they are a first-timer or repeater. That's why we have developed our own comprehensive topic list based entirely on actual, updated UGC.NET English Paper 2 questions. You can find this expanded syllabus on our website under the UGC.NET English Syllabus tab. It covers all the key writers, topics and concepts you need to master in 13 neat modules to become one of the top few who clear UGC NET with JRF. This is the same syllabus I follow when I teach my online course. But even if you're preparing on your own, I highly recommend checking it out. It's completely free and accessible to all. So friends, remember, don't just read the syllabus, understand it. That is what will guide your prep in the right direction. Next, we come to mistake number 2, not doing trend analysis. The UGC.NET exam is evolving. And if you're still preparing like it's 2014, you're already falling behind. You can't just think like a student anymore. To be in the top few who get JRF, you need to think like the examiner. That's why analyzing previous year questions is non-negotiable. By the way, who doesn't love free stuff? If you want past year questions without spending a penny, head over to our website. Under the past year paper tab, you'll find all the PYQs from 2012 onwards. Ours is the only website that offers 150 plus official UGC.NET paper, 1 question papers with authentic answer keys for absolutely free. So go ahead and grab those free resources while you can. Friends, PYQ analysis is your smartest hack. It shows you which topics appear again and again and which ones barely matter. Skipping this is a huge mistake. Most students try to study everything equally, but that's not a strategy at all. It is just wastage. Think of time like money. Invest where the returns are highest. PYQs reveal the high-yield topics, common question patterns, and key texts. They help you prep with precision and stay ahead. And if you want a ready-made list of topics that are absolute Paper 1 exam essentials, do check out my Amazon bestseller. In this book, you will also topics that are repeatedly asked in the UGC .NET exams marked as exam essentials so that you never miss out anything important. So, make sure to check it out. Mistake number 3. Ignoring Paper 1. Many students pour all their energy into Paper 2 thinking it's the harder one. But skipping Paper 1 is a big mistake. You need both papers to qualify, and a strong score in Paper 1 can be your ticket to JRF. Every topper says it. Never neglect Paper 1. Think of it like a balanced diet. You cannot live on just one food group. Paper 1 is your stable, nutrient-rich meal. It is predictable, practice-based, and full of scoring opportunities. In fact, when Paper 2 feels tricky, Paper 1 becomes your safety net. Sections like maths, data interpretation, and reading comprehension can give you full marks if you just practice smart. To help you do this, I have divided the 10 units of Paper 1 into 33 focus chapters in my book, so you can cover the entire syllabus in just a little over a month. So, if your time is limited, this is how you prepare smart and stay in the game. Friends, you'll be glad to know that my UGC NET Paper 1 book has been praised for its innovative teaching style by the legendary Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. Further, if you're looking for video lectures that can explain the plot of important works of Paper 2 English, then consider enrolling in my online course for UGC NET English. I'm proud to launch India's first animated video course, where I've explained over 500 important plays, novels, and poems in an engaging way. For more details, check out the description box. The fourth big mistake is skipping tough topics. We all have our academic nightmares. For some, it's maths. For others, it's research aptitude or literary theory. But if you're aiming to succeed, skipping topics isn't an option. You don't need to master every concept like a PhD scholar. But you do need enough familiarity to make smart guesses in the exam. If math scares you, practice it. Not to become a genius, but to recognize patterns and stay calm under pressure. If Derrida or deconstruction confuses you, start small. Use simplified guides or even Wikipedia to grasp the basics. Skipping a topic is like locking away free marks. Don't sabotage yourself, keep grinding, you're smarter than your fears. Friends, if you're looking for video lectures that can explain difficult Paper 2 writers and concepts in a very simple and easy manner, then consider enrolling in our online course for UGC .NET English. We're proud to be India's first animated video course, where we explain over 500 important plays, novels, and poems in an engaging way. For more details, check out the description box or download the Arpita Karwa learning app. Let's look at the fifth big mistake, blindly following the crowd. This is not just advice for your UGC NET exam, it is advice that applies to other aspects of your life as well. Stop following others. What works for them may not work for you. Someone studies for 20 hours a day, great that they have the privilege of so much time. Someone studies only for 3 hours, great that they are able to be so focused. But your strategy, my friend, should fit your life and your abilities. Study techniques aren't one size fits all either. For example, the practice of taking notes. If you love metaphysical poetry, you don't need pages of notes on it. But if deconstruction confuses you, that's where you go detailed. Write notes in your words, not just technical definitions. Make your notes work for you during revision. And don't waste time over prepping topics you already know. Prep smart, prep your way, that's the key. Tailor your preparation to your reality, not someone else's routine. Now, we come to the last mistake, ignoring revision and mocks. To put it most bluntly, if you don't revise, you'll forget. And if you forget, you'll fail. Revision is what turns study into memory. Revision sharpens recall, and that's crucial in a time-bound exam like UGC .NET. You've got just 3 hours for 180 questions. If you waste time recalling what you should already know, when will you tackle the ones that need real thinking? And speaking of speed, are you skipping mock tests? Then know this, you are preparing yourself to fail. Without mocks, you'll stay stuck in study mode, never shifting to exam mode, and definitely not to JRF mode. I've already made a full video on why mocks matter. Go watch it. It could be the game changer you need. Friends, if you are looking for online mock tests that can help you practice questions in online exam format, you can join our newly updated online mock test series with a wide range of full-length tests available on the Arpita Karwa learning app. These tests perfectly replicate the UGC NET exam interface, providing you with a real-life exam experience. Plus, after each test, you'll receive a detailed performance report and see where you stand in the All India leaderboard. It's a great way to identify your strengths and weaknesses and level up your preparation. So, there you have it. These are the 6 biggest mistakes that stop most students from clearing UGC.NET. Avoid these 6 mistakes and you'll already be ahead of the crowd. Every topper began where you are now. So learn, adapt and keep pushing. Your dream of clearing UGC.NET with JRF is within reach. That's it from my side for this video lecture. We'll meet very soon in the next video. Till the time we meet next, happy learning, keep loving literature and stay tuned to my channel.